Women Now is made possible by El Camino Hospital, Pandit Parashar, Building Kids, Ultimate Lounge, Yup TV, Intero, Calcos Financials, and Gulati Financials.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Women Now. Now, when you tune into a radio station or listen to good music on the radio, have you ever wondered how does that music come to the radio? And what really happens behind the scenes? Today, we are at the Radio Zindagi station here in Fremont, California, just to take you on a tour to show you how everything comes together. Vishal, welcome to Women Now. How are you?
I am absolutely fine. How are you, Smita?
I'm doing great. Hey, I can't wait to get live on air with you today, right? We're doing that, right?
I'm looking forward to take you on air live.
Okay, great. And I can get that sense of RJ tone in there. But anyway, Vishal, you're an amazing RJ. What makes a good RJ?
Well, I think a great RJ is one who understands what his style is, if you ask me honestly. You know, different RJs, different style of presentation. Someone who's open-minded, somebody who's got presence of mind, somebody who can laugh, somebody who's spontaneous, somebody who's extremely energetic, and somebody who's got a little sense of music. I mean, who can actually have fun with all the listeners who are tuned in. If you have all of that, trust me, that'll make you a good RJ.
Would you say that look at what you're comfortable with and go with the flow?
Yes, that's what I meant. Because, you know, a lot of people, when they like my page, they send me messages in my inbox. They ask me, some of them have the passion to be a RJ. They hear us, they listen to us. So they want to do the same thing. And they ask me, Vishal, what should I do to be a RJ? And I just tell them one simple thing. First, identify your style. Understand what you're good at. You don't have to come on air and shout like what I do. There are people who have a very soothing voice. There are people who have very good knowledge of old Hindi music. So there are different things that would make you a successful RJ. Identifying your style is the first thing. Do not copy anyone, because if you're not copying anyone, that's the time you're absolutely comfortable in what you're doing. And besides that, yeah, you should not have stage fear. I mean, there are thousands of people who are tuned in and listening to us live. Though we try our level best to be sensitive and careful with what we say. We don't want to get carried away with the humor. But at the same time, we have to be careful that we don't hurt anyone's sentiments. So you have to be careful. You should not have that fear in your mind, because if you're scared, trust me, it reflects in your voice and people will lose interest in you. So it's very important for you to be absolutely comfortable with who you are and then go on the air without worrying about how many people are tuned in and give it your best shot.
So be comfortable, and just go with the flow.
It'll give you three things: entertainment, entertainment, entertainment.
Well said. Now, Vishal, obviously I saw you working on the board before. Can you explain what this is all about? I mean, I get confused looking at it.
Okay. It's simple. I don't know everything about the board. But you know what? As you must have seen, we have...
Okay, the ones that you use in the board, you can show us.
The one that I use in the other studio where there's a live show going on right now is pretty much similar to this one. It's a simple board. You know, you have different knobs for different microphones that we have. The studio from where we go live has 4 microphones. So you have 4 different microphones. You have a telephone connected to it, because at times there are people who call us off air. Then we conduct interviews on air. So there's always a telephone line. In fact, that one has got 6 to 7 telephone lines. So anyone who calls up the studio line number would have 7 different ways to connect to us. You know, they will never find a engaged tone, if I may put it like that. So this is simple. This allows you to manage the volume. This allows you to tune in from your laptop to the songs and all the other information that's stored in the server, because we have the client information, we have different advertisements and all which run throughout the show. Those advertisements, that data is stored in the server in the other room. So this basically allows you to shuffle between your laptop from where you're playing the music. Normally, that's what most of the RJs do. And all the client information, the advertisements, and other predefined, pre-recorded shows which are stored in the server. So simple, just keep shuffling between the knobs, keep controlling the sound, keep controlling the voice. There is a meter here that basically tells you how loud you are. So we all have been trained on this. We have to ensure that whenever we are talking or whenever, the song is playing, we do not cross this decibel.
So tell me, do you stay in limits there?
I am pretty much in control. Yeah, we have to. If you don't control, if you don't keep a close eye on that one, the person who's listening on the other side will not get the best sound quality. So we have to be careful.
So can I conveniently say the components of, an RJ that you would work with are the board, the phone, the computer, and the mic?
In fact, three computers, I would say, because there are two computers there that have all the pre-recorded advertisements and shows. Then, as I said, most of the RJs get their own laptop because we have a whole bunch of music there and we'd like to play songs of our choice. So we have to operate and shuffle between three different computers and the board. So it's a pretty aggressive job. At times it gets a little tiring as well, especially when you have calls coming in non-stop, which usually happens during the drive time show. There are a lot of people who are listening to your songs. You've said something, they have their own opinion about that. They would want to call you to either appreciate you or curse you or abuse you. You have to live with it, all of that. Or they want to request a song. So you have to manage all of that. And trust me, it all happens live. You'll see when I go inside and you're sitting next to me. There's a lot of heat inside. But it's nice because at the end of the day, you know that you are happy. You're passionate about this thing. You've got this platform. And on the other end, the person who's tuned in, who's going back home after the Monday blues, is listening to you and smiling perhaps. So it keeps you going.
Hey, I'm smiling for sure. Well, thank you so much for giving us this tour and joining us on Women Now.
You're most welcome. The pleasure is all mine. And I'll see you inside.
Welcome back, everyone. If you've just tuned in, you're listening to Vishal Rajveer Kapoor, our favorite RJ, on Horn. Okay, please.
भैया आप लोगों को जानकर ये हैरानी हो रही होगी, आप लोग सोच रहे होंगे कि आवाज किसकी है। तो मैं आपको बता दूं, मेरी एक बहुत ही प्यारी सी फ्रेंड, एक बहुत ही खूबसूरत लड़की विमेन नाउ से हमारे स्टूडियो में आई थी। क्या करने आई थी ये तो मुझे पता नहीं, बट शी एक्सप्रेस्ड द डिजायर टू गो ऑन एयर एंड से हेलो टू यू। तो भैया स्मिता दीपक फॉर यू। थैंक यू वेरी मच स्मिता।
Women Now is made possible by El Camino Hospital, Pandit Parashar, Building Kids, Ultimate Lounge, Yup TV, Intero, Calcos Financials, and Gulati Financials.